Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I am back from my vacation. For those of you that may not have known, I've been gone for 2 weeks, and all the episodes in this series have been just batch recorded in a day and a half, maybe, so that I could have some content out while I was gone. So yeah, things may have seemed that's why this series is the way that it is. I'll just leave it at that. For good or for bad. That was what was going on there. Let's see. There's been some things that have been pointed out that several weeks ago, and I can go ahead and fix those right now. I was missing some inserters right there, and let's see. There was something that was pointed out, something wrong up here with pipes and crackers. No, that's a repair. Let's see. This looks good to me. Okay, and our logic here is good. And these look good to me as well. Was it something up here? All that's connected. That's connected. That. Don't. No, all this looks good. It may have been something that I did and then just inadvertently fixed in another episode, or maybe I'm just completely missing the bus here. But everything seems to be working okay. We got all the research that we needed to get done. We got our robots. And so yeah, it's time to start thinking about building the base proper. And I'm sorry, let me see. I made a little modification to my mod. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big night vision fan, because I'm just not. It kind of makes everything a little bit icky. But I put a new button on my lighting mod that should help out a little bit. Whenever I have a tendency to zoom out sometimes, and I know it gets really dark, and I know that's really annoying. So yeah, we'll just fix it that way until later. Okay, so yeah, we're back. I've had some time to think about this. I didn't even have a name for this series whenever I recorded that last episode. Impractical is what I decided to do with. And yeah, not a lot of practicality going on here, but we're at the point now. All this mess up here was just to produce a ton of science to rush getting robots. It was initially railroads, but now it is robots. We got those robots. They will help us build the base going forward. What I'm wanting to do, I mean, I typically do like main bus stuff. It's just, it's always the same playthrough, and it's really hard to not do that. So I was wanting to do things just a little bit differently. Not necessarily practical, but more impractical. So I don't know that I'm communicating that clearly. So I just want to take a couple of minutes in order to do that. What my thought process here is and what I'm wanting to do. We have this map. And this map has just got this big, giant open space down here. There's no ore patches or anything like that. There's some trees, but no water. It's just big, huge, and giant and open. And I'm wanting to take advantage of that. Now, in my C block playthrough, what I did was kind of set up some little train stations, and instead of doing like a main bus, just kind of training everything down. And I think that's what I want to do. So I want to have it set up like we'll set up like a big smelting area. That's going to be a thing. But then we'll have a rail going down here, and then we'll have a little drop off right here that's going to make something. Something like, I don't know, like red science. There'll be a red science station right here, and we're going to deliver copper and iron to that so that it can build what it needs. And then there'll be a green science station down here that'll build all that. And all the different sciences will be different stations on this big, giant train sort of bus thing. But I want to deliver everything by trains. That's the idea that I was going for. And that's what I was going for with this station. What I was wanting to do, what I did in C block is we had these warehouses, and a warehouse is a big thing that you could just unload everything into, and it worked really good for this station where you could send just multiple things to it and then set loaders with filters to make things go out. This is going to be a lot more complicated in vanilla, and I'm going to punt this for now for reasons that may be apparent a little bit later, may not be, we'll see. But I'm over the last 2 weeks, I've been thinking about this setup a lot, and I think we could do it where we have just a single station that delivers everything we need to make whatever science or whatever thing we're going to make over here. I think it's something that we could do. However, it's going to be a big giant mess in vanilla without the loaders and without the warehouses. So I'm thinking about maybe going about this a little bit different way. We'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an explanation of what's going on. All this stuff is basically done for now. I guess we could go ahead and research something. Uranium processing, rocket fuel, more mining productivity, insert a capacity bonus. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well put some of that science to use. But for the most part, this is done. We need to start building the base proper. And in order to do that, I think we need to build a couple of more things up here in our temporary base, and then we can get started for reals. All right, I'm going to start by moving these turrets out a ways. And, yeah, this is super annoying with the ammunition. Without the mouse over deconstruct mod, but I'm not going to complain about mods that I do not have installed. We're going to move that a little bit out, and I want to set up a little bit of kind of a mini mall here. Just to get some of the items that we're going to need for making the base. We've got railroad track down here, which is very important. And I think I'm just going to leave that down there. And we've got some inserters and stuff, but I'd rather get a more like robust inserter thing going. And this doesn't have to be perfect or anything. We just need to get it. We just need to get it set up and. And get some of these things being made. So we'll start out with a belt array. I don't think we need to go to blues. We'll just be doing reds starting out. So this will be our belt array, and I believe this is going to work. So we'll want a line coming down here that's going to be iron. We probably want another line coming over here that's going to be iron. Let's split, take that to the middle, take that to the middle. Gears. Let's see, circuits. Let's do those on the bottom. So that would make that the underground. That will be the transport belt, and that will be the splitters. And we'll do the same for the red up here. That was not a red splitter. There we go. All right. That is looking good. Do we have any chests? No, let's get some chests. And I might need to grab some more steel as well. And steal some steel as well as some of these gears in case we need to build something, which I'm sure we probably will. Is there anything else that would be good to have? Let's take a little bit of belt. We're gonna need belt for our belt array. Okay, I went ahead and made several things. Let's get some of these gear machines running. And we'll send out gears to the middle. On underground belts. Something like that. Should work. And let's see, longhand, you're going to need to go, well, no, we don't want to do the long hands. I think we want to do chest because we might find some use for some yellow belts here and there. I think we can do regular inserters on those. And for you guys, we're going to want fast inserters. Do I have any more fast inserters? No, let's make some more of those. Let's see, you're going to need iron. You're going to need gears. You need gears? You don't need gears. But you need gears. No, you don't need gears. Interesting. You need iron, though. And you need iron? Yes, and you're going to need circuits as well. Okay, you need gears. Yes, you do. And you guys definitely need gears. Do you need gears? You need gears. There we go. And we'll spit all of those out to boxes as well. There's inserter capacity bonus. Lab research speed? Why not? Okay, power poles. Let's see. I'd like to put that there. Maybe here? See, if we adjust this a little bit, we might be able to make a pattern that would work for the whole base. Except for this one power pole right here. Okay, so we need, we're gonna need circuits for you and circuits for you. We're also gonna need belt coming out there and there. And then we'll need some iron, and we'll need some circuits. I would like to take the first fruits from that belt, I believe. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. Let's see. We don't need this anymore. This can go away. Told you there'd be spaghetti. Okay, that'll go up there. And you will split off right there. Okay, and that should get this process started somewhat. Now we're gonna need green circuits as well as red circuits. And right here it looks like a primo place to bring in some green circuits, so let's do that. We could actually do reds here as well. So let's do that. Boy, it was like it was meant to go there. All right, let's see. If we take that up, if we take this down, take it up like that and through like that. Just trying to save an underground where we can. And I think we can just run this like that, and you guys can get your stuff with long-handeds for now. All right, getting a little bit of an iron deficiency, which is understandable. Because we're probably making science. We'll worry about that later. Okay, that should get all that set up. Let's see. We need to get. Let's leave a little bit of space here. We need to get just regular inserters. We need to do those type of inserters, and we need to do fast inserters. Do we need... I sometimes make filter inserters in a mall. They're just really not necessary. Let's do it just because we can, I guess. Let's see, we make you stack inserters, and we make you the stack filter inserters, and throw you into there. And this, I think, should work. You feed into there, you feed into there, you feed into there. Whoops. You were those, and you are those. You... Trying to think of where I want to put my my stocks here. Let's do the yellow inserters there. Let's do the fast inserters there. Filter inserters there. And well, let's get everything set up here so we see what we need. You need circuits. You need circuits. You need circuits. No circuits. Circuits and circuits. So I think what we would want to do is get a circuit line. Running up like this, so you can all get the circuits that you need. You need iron and gears, so we'll have to have gears coming down. Do you need gears? No. Do you need gears? No. Yes. Yes. And you need iron. You need iron. And you need iron. I don't remember what everything needed. All right, so iron. Let's see, let's go ahead and take it off of that belt. Circuits and things need to come off right here. Except you don't need those. You need those. You need those. All right, and are we good here? You just need circuits and those. We were going to do the stockpile for these right here, and the stockpile for these right here. That will stay right there. And we can put those there. Stockpile those there. And we'll put those there. Seem reasonable? I think it may be. Let's limit these while I'm thinking about it now. Don't want to go too crazy with some of this stuff. Of course, our limited iron supply is limiting it quite well right now. And let's see, can we get some power here? And we'll see if just at least things are getting made. That's definitely working. We are getting some fast inserters. Let's do... Yeah, two will be fine. You need gears. We missed that. let's go ahead and double that gear production there, and you've got a out here too. 1 stack of these will be plenty. All right, I think that is going to work. All right, so what's going on here with iron? Oh, that's our circuit production. All right, yeah, and it's just going to do that. It is just going to do that until we get some of this stuff built up. If I'd probably stop producing science stuff for a little while, that would probably help too. All right, but it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not going for full here. We're just wanting some of this stuff to get built over time, so I don't have to handcraft stuff all the time. Is there anything else that we probably need? Yes. Yes, there is. Let's see, we're out of assembly machines. I need 3 of those. And let's see, the recipe changed in .16. These now require iron sticks. Copper and steel. Copper is easy, and I guess steel kind of is too. They're both right here. Let's go ahead and get some of this going over here. Oh, yeah. You can come this direction. 1, 2, 3. There. You make iron sticks, and we'll need iron. I think we'll go ahead and take it off of this line up here because the other one is being pulled from below. And I think this is as far as we're going to take this particular mall. So throw that across. Long hand, long hand. Medium power pole. And big power pole. Pick those up like that. We are out of fast inserters. To a box, and to a box. Go ahead and limit that to maybe like 3 stacks of those, and big power poles, we'll do 2. All right, and I mean, there's other stuff that we'll need as well, but I think that's going to cover a lot of the big stuff. I'd like to get some more iron being done here. And you know what? I haven't even looked at bad guys. Those were worms, right? I think those were worms. All right, we look like we've got a little bit of time before that gets too serious. We probably want to go and get some of the better ammo made as well. Yeah, but we're we're having some resource problems right now. So we'll hold off on that a little bit. I'm going to let those things buffer up a bit so we can get some stuff being made. And yeah, trains. And we'll look back into dealing with some trains. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode, where perhaps we'll get to building the base proper. Perhaps. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.